What's up, everybody? Tim Anderson here, aka Renfail, and today we're diving into Solasta, Crown of the Magister, and more importantly, is this game worth it in 2023? Have you ever played it? Have you never played it? Have you never even heard of it? Have you heard of it, but maybe you never gave it a shot because you just didn't have the time? All of those questions can be answered in today's video because I have a short answer for you. Yes, it's worth it. It's so very much worth it. This is one of the best CRPGs I have ever played. I did a review on this game back in 2021 when it first launched. I live streamed the entirety of my first playthrough. This is one of my saved games from there. I wanted to load it up today because actually one of the things I'm doing is I'm getting ready to do another playthrough through one of the new expansions, which is the Lost Valley, in preparation for the latest expansion, which is coming down the pipeline in May of 2023, called the Palace of Ice. Now, I've actually never played any of the follow-up content to the base game, which I first played again in 2021 when the game first launched. So I wanted to come back in here and talk about some of the things that have been added and discuss whether or not I think the game might be worth it for you. So without further ado, we're going to get going into this game. Now, if you've never played a CRPG before, it's pretty simple.
I heard something.
Uh-oh, she heard something. It's a point-and-click game, but if you've ever played like Baldur's Gate or Icewind Dale or any of those games like that, you'll be familiar with this process. Looks like we just unlocked a different viewpoint here. Got a whole set of ruins down there. Go ahead and push this object. Ha ha ha. We should be able to from here. Go ahead and make our way down. That's one of the things I really love about this game is you can push objects around. You can also, you're going to notice here in a minute, you're going to jump. I freaking love it. Oh, this is one of the coolest parts of this game is you can run around. And again, Baldur's Gate 3 does this. If you've been playing the early access, so for those of you who are playing Baldur's Gate 3 early access like I am, you'll see some stuff that's familiar. This is a game that's done on a much smaller budget and a much smaller scale than Baldur's Gate 3. But one of the things I love about what Tactical Adventures has put together is the fact that they have built a rich, immersive game that came out, you know, originally based on a Kickstarter. It's 5th edition rules, so if you're familiar with Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, you're going to feel right at home here. But it is their own unique world, and this particular save point is midway through the campaign here. And if you've ever played one of these CRPGs, like I said, point and click, you have all your abilities that you're used to. You can be familiar with all of that stuff. But they did come out with a base game, which I got around 40 hours of gameplay out of when I first played it years ago. Now, your mileage may vary on that. Some people have gotten upwards of 60 hours for the completionist version. I've never done the completionist version. I just did a roughly everything I came across version when I played through the first game. Now, since the game came out, they have released, I believe, 3 DLCs, 2 of which were based around additional classes and additional races and some backgrounds, and then the Lost Valley expansion, which actually brought another level 1 to level 12 campaign to the game, which can be played through, I've heard, in about 20 to 25 hours of gameplay, and that's what I'm preparing to sink my teeth into here on my channel. So this is the point of the video where I say, if you want to watch me play through that, I'm going to be streaming the entirety of those sessions live here on YouTube. So make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update when I go live playing Solasta, Crown of the Magister, the Lost Valley expansion. Now, from here, you're going to be able to run around, explore, and get into battle scenarios. Now, dice rolls. I love the dice rolls. You can never go wrong with dice rolls. Now, this is a grid-based, turn-based game. So if you're familiar with this, perfect. If not, well, it's pretty simple. You get to take your turn. They get to take their turn. What do we got on the map here? We've got we got a tiger drake, a goblin cut through, another tiger drake, a goblin cut through, and a goblin cut through. Question is, can I actually get to anybody with my initiative roll here? I only see the one. So I'm assuming the others are going to come into view here in a little bit. All right. Scrolling around. I think I'm gonna I'm gonna ready a cantrip attack so that as something moves into range, I'll be able to attack it. Oh, there it comes. And she just cast, so she ready to cantrip attack, and as the Tiger Drake moved into range, she attacked it. All right. Now I've got my cleric here. Just gonna move up and do a good old attack here. Dice roll all over the place. You gotta love it. Gonna end turn. Here comes this dude. Oh, he's incapacitated. Nice. Here comes another Drake. All right. Divine Smite. I don't know how many hit points these things have, so I'm going to say yes. We're going to do a level 1, not a level 2.
You cannot defeat me.
Okay, I almost killed it, so that's good. Roll another time. We're going to pass this time. Just a melee attack should be enough. Okay, that one's dead. So we're going to end turn. Now I've got my rogue here. We're going to do a attack on this goblin cutthroat. Oh yeah, braces of archery. Do I get another attack? I do. Alright, going to end turn. There's that other guy coming in right there. Alright, round 2. Fight! Alright, I'm going to cast a normal spell here. Stinking Cloud. Can I get... Nah, I'm not going to be able to get what I want out of that. Scorching Ray... Fireball? Oh, I could totally get them all with this.
Victory is yours.
Alright. In turn. Go ahead and do another attack on the Tiger Drake here. Oh, that's a miss. That's not good. Shield of Faith. No, we'll cancel that. Let's go ahead and end turn. What's this guy gonna do? He's gonna come down. Ah, oh, Tanya got some poison on her. All right. Oh, he's up in the air, so I can't get to him because he's airborne. I do have some spells at his disposal, though. We'll go do a Scorching Ray.
Ena, Evo, Malmis. I take no prisoners.
Alright, got him with 2. Alright, got a ranged. Okay, killed that. What else we got? There is another goblin somewhere around here. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. I'm not going to be able to get to him, am I? Alright. So we're going to end turn. I'm going to ready a cantrip attack. I'm going to ready a cantrip attack with her as well. This guy will come into range, and I should get 2 cantrip attacks. Yep. Ready to action triggered. He's saved. Okay, took damage from the firebolt, but not from the sacred flame. Can I get to him from there? No. Can I cast a spell on him from here? Oh, I missed all of them. Alright, I'm not gonna get a good... We'll prepare a ranged attack. Prepare a cantrip attack. Prepare a cantrip attack. There he comes. Okay, he's saved. Took some damage, and I should get a ranged attack too. Ooh, Ooh, he could take quite a bit of damage. Oh, he's disengaging to run around. Well, that's not going to be enough to save you, buddy. We're going to pass on the smite. That's a dead goblin, and I believe that's the end of the encounter. Ooh, I failed a survival roll. I'm not sure what that was for.
Doing here?
Aha! There it is. What were these goblins doing here?
Probably attracted by something.
So, one of the things I love about this game is not only the fact that you have tons of dice rolls happening constantly to show you what's going on. There's dice rolls for the environment, there's dice rolls for lore checks, you've got all the dice rolls that happen during combat. It's action, turn-based action game based on 5th edition rules. So if you're familiar with 5th edition rules, you're going to have a lot of fun. Now, the campaign itself, the Crown of the Magister campaign, like I said, I got about 40 hours out of it, and it is enjoyable. I will say that this is an indie game. So if you played the base game when it came out, there were some indie quirks in the sense that the graphics aren't, you know, they're good, but they're not AAA, right? There are a limitation in the character creation process, which we're going to show in a different series of videos here soon. But you've got some limited facial options, some limited hair options. There's only a few voices, but they are adding more to that. I believe with the Palace of Ice expansion coming in May in particular, they're adding some more facial features and some more voices and some more options to the character creation. And they've already added a slew of new races and a slew of new classes since the game originally launched 2 years ago, along with that first campaign that came out, the first expansion campaign, Lost Valley, and then they have a second campaign coming out, which is Palace of Ice. So they have given this game a ton of love since it originally launched. So if you're someone who appreciates getting value for your money, you're going to appreciate this game because there is a ton of value in what they have to offer. Because this is, like I said, a really cool CRPG with tons of content available, and now with not only the base game being about 40 hours of gameplay, Lost Valley being about 20, you're getting some options here for dialogue, and then probably another 20 hours out of the upcoming expansion campaign, you're looking at a game that's got easily 100 hours of gameplay for a relatively low amount of money. Now, how much it costs you depends on where you get it from. You can either pick it up directly from like Steam. I own it through GOG, but it's also available through Game Pass. So if you've got Game Pass, you can do crossplay. It has multiplayer, which is something they added in after the game launched. I've actually not had a chance to test that out yet. And beyond that, one of the cool things is that the multiplayer with Game Pass and beyond is such that the person who is hosting the campaign, if you own all of the content, your friends can join you in that content whether or not they own the additional DLCs or not, which I think is a really cool way to do it, so that just as long as somebody's got it, the person who's hosting it has it, you've got access to it from there. I don't really know what else I could add to this other than the fact that I just think it's a super fun game. We can go out to the map real quick. If I remember how to get out of here. I wanted to show, and I don't know how to get back to the world map from here because it's been a while. Let's go back over in here. Oh, I just hadn't scrolled over enough. Alright, you want to fast travel? Yes. We're going to go to the cliff, and we're going to go out. Because I want to go show you guys the world map and show you a little bit more of what you can expect to see just in the base game. Because you've got cities, you've got all the things you would come to expect from a game like this. A good old-fashioned CRPG. Just tons of content to chew through. So we're at the Temerian Ruins right now, the Temerian Ruins, and you can see we started off in you start off in Caer Kiflin, which is the main city, and you can explore all around here. And it's a pretty big map. This is just for the base game. Lots of stuff to explore. One of the cool things when you're traveling through the countryside is you can, like if we choose to travel here, you have travel time, and you can have travel settings. And you can have random encounters, you'll find things along the way, you'll harvest your food, so on and so forth. And if you have a ranger in the party who has specialty with mountains or desert or something, you'll have better travel times and other things as you go along. So, like I said, if you like CRPGs and you like a good old-fashioned RPG romp through something that's 5th edition rule set, so you're familiar with it, but with an original world that's not Forgotten Realms, I highly recommend that you try Solasta, Crown of the Magister. It is a really, really, really good game, and there's a ton of content here with all of these DLCs and the expansions that they've already come out with, plus the ones coming out this summer. Now's the perfect time, given the fact that not only is it available on Steam and GOG, but you can also get it on Game Pass. There's no reason not to. Give it a shot. Let me know what you think. If you've played it before and you also love it, drop that in the comments below and let me know what are some of the things you really like about this game. And if you're someone who hasn't played it before and you want more information, don't forget to ask questions down below. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so that you never miss an update as I continue to cover this game and other RPGs, MMORPGs, tabletop games, and beyond. And of course, support if you can, because I get to do this full time because of all of these amazing community members who do memberships here on YouTube, memberships on the Patreon, and then do one-offs here on videos like this one with super chats and stickers on premieres and live streams, and the super thanks after the fact where you can program anything you want, throw $2 at it, $50 at it. Don't forget YouTube Shorts as well. Until next time, everybody, stay safe, happy gaming, and hopefully we'll see you in Solasta, Crown of the Magister, along with everybody else.